Monetize this. Out of nowhere. Throw down.
It's JCS, and everybody know we the best, and everybody loves Joe Cronin. That's why we all love the tune.
Wake up, everybody out there. Are you guys awake? Is everybody awake? Boom! Are you awake? If you're new to the channel, you need to subscribe right the frig now. Hit that friggin'... Did I say frig? Did I say fucking frig? You need to subscribe right the fuck now. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Hit that like button. There's a lot to talk about right now. Monday Night Raw. They shook it up. They shook it all up. Not quite, did they? Here we go. It's the Joe Cronin Show. We're going to get calls in a minute.
It's JCS, and everybody know we the best, and everybody loves Joe Cronin. That's why we all love the tune, and everybody loves out of nowhere. Monetize this bitch is in the air. Run SmackDown reviews, so don't you fear. So tune in every night right here. Yeah, it's JCS. Everybody here knows not the test. Cross Joe on the shelf like the rest. And life goes on, cause we the best. Everybody know Joe states facts. More views than your ass, check the stats. Keep talking till your ass gets smacked. Keep it up, then your ass gets clapped. Everybody tunes in, cause we all love it. Joe's real, he ain't no motherfucking fake puppet. Tells you what it is, homie, and you better love it. And if not, 2 words, bitch, go suck it. JCS, and everybody know we the best, and everybody loves Joe Cronin. That's why we all love the tune, and everybody loves out of nowhere. Monetize this bitch is in the air. Run SmackDown reviews, so don't you fear. So tune in every night right here. It's JCS, and everybody know we the best, and everybody loves Joe Cronin. That's why we all love the tune, and
That was the shakeup, or at least the announcement of the shakeup. To me, it meant that they were going to change things, maybe, but didn't want to really change them tonight that much because it's so fresh and they don't have time to change things. I have no idea, but it was close to what I said. They actually shocked me a bit when McMahon said, we're going to make you guys the ones in charge, or whatever stupid they say. It was all stupid. Very interesting that they came out and said what they said in a way, because this is the first time I don't remember them ever acknowledging something like this hardcore. Like, I don't remember them ever really saying, like, hey, guess what? We know that the show sucks, so we're going to try to do better for you. You know, I can't remember the last time that really happened. Jake, do you ever remember a night where they came out and were so hard on themselves to begin the show?
No, certainly not. But the show has also never been this low in the ratings, and fan approval has never been this low either. So, I mean, I'm barely awake at this point. This was a bad night. I didn't want to be negative. Like, I really was trying to be optimistic, but they're asking you for faith. But yet, it's like a battered relationship every time. Oh, I promise I'll change, and then you're getting beat again. That's truly what it feels like. There was no proof, no physical, tangible proof that anything is changing yet. Everything that they showed us tonight was a rehash or another copy and paste, rinse, repeat type of thing. They're asking for blind faith, and they've dropped the ball so many times. I give them credit for admitting that things are bad, but they had such wild and rampant speculation that they fueled into. They made people believe like this was, going to be monumental, so all eyes were to be on the product, which, I mean, is wise on their part. But what a letdown for them to say, like, the only thing they really announced tonight is what? They did say things are changing. We'll get call-ups and stars will be treated differently. But then they said that, we'll be the general manager and that the McMahons will be back, Hunter included when I say McMahons, on TV. And the crowd ate that up. People on Twitter were going nuts. And I'm like, are we all that moronic that we forget that they're at every show? Them saying that they're back at Raw, we're back at SmackDown, we're going to be here. They're there every week. They're always there. They're just backstage. They're not on TV. So, dude, I mean...
Did Raw really end with Natalya...
Smiling. And getting teary-eyed?
You really had Raw end with Natalya smiling after a 1-hour woman's gauntlet. This was a goddamn joke.
But that's what kills me too. Never mind that. I mean, we've people are saying, "Oh, well, they really did. They gave us a few new things." I said the NXT call-ups were happening regardless.
Who
Sami
cares?
Zayn, Kevin Owens, and you ruined the surprise of them coming up.
Well, they're all crappy people that don't need surprises anyway. But you know what?
But at least have a little bit of like. No. Aha, gotcha kind of thing. You know everybody's coming now.
What matters is that they don't. They're not changing how the show is. Like they need to change. The scripted promos need to go. The commentary team needs to be shot. Like I mean, this is not going to change shit. This
exactly.
This is like
they got rid of the brand split and revamped. Like you said, the commentary teams got new people on commentary, and bringing up more people from NXT is not a solution. People are like, oh, well, Baron Corbin's no longer GM. He was just an actor. It wasn't his decisions, and his role was always temporary.
None of that
was
mattered.
Never set to last. It was always just a storyline until Braun was able to dethrone him, basically.
Dude, I hate Natty, bro. I hate her stupid cat
I despise
outfit.
her with a passion. I've never enjoyed anything she's done.
I liked her a little bit before, but I mean, she just looks ridiculous in that suit. I don't know what it is. But you know what? This is like a drunk person showing up to work drunk, and they're like, we're going to fire you. You better never. I'll never do it again, but then you do it the next day. Like, we're going to shake things up tonight. I mean, what the hell was awful? I mean,
they're taking him to AA, and then the next day they're buying him liquor again. It's like...
What Vince said was great. Dude, I fell asleep. I just woke up. People wondering why my show hadn't started right away. Like, I usually start, like, on the ball almost. Leah just woke me up at 11 o'clock. I didn't know Natty won. I fell asleep when Sasha Banks came running out. That's when I passed out. I just woke up. I fell the fuck asleep. This show... I don't know what's wrong with them, man. The announcing is just a fucking piece of garbage.
The announcing's piss poor. Having the authority around has never been great. But like I said, too, so what did we get from tonight? Oh, the NXT call-ups are coming. Well, they always end up coming up. We have a mid-year few that come up, and then the rest after WrestleMania usually. So that's nothing new. They keep saying change is coming, and all the people are like, oh, they try. What did they try? Someone explain this to me. We heard everything from the brand split was ending to Vince was retiring to, we had so much rampant and wild speculation because that's what they wanted to happen.
Yeah.
And what we got from it was we're going to be at every show and we're going to lead by example, basically. You'll be the authority, but we'll be at every Raw. You guys are already there. You're just in the back. You're just not on TV.
And how do they
And then
prove
anyone
the
that says
fans?
Mr. McMahon doesn't want to be on TV, well, yeah, no shit, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have his kids and son-in-law to take that position for him.
How do they prove that we were people were in charge of anything tonight? Every time they had the chance to do that, they didn't do anything. It doesn't make any sense. Like, we're going to listen to you. Oh, remember when Stephanie said that they listened to us, and then now she's saying we're going to listen to you, but I don't know if they really are, because why didn't they have things happen tonight? Like, crazy shit happening all over the place to make people think, something was going on. This should have been an off-the-rails type show. The script for this show, apparently, was rewritten a half dozen times before going to air. It wouldn't have mattered. They could have unwritten it and rewritten it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how little of a direction they have at this point in time. They had no clue. And then I see people like, oh, well, we saw people like Tyler Breeze on TV and the B Team again. And that doesn't mean anything. That's not a sign of change. They were just there to fill a spot that they had, lack of stars to do. Oh, well, they showed Sami Zayn and Kevin. They were coming back from injury no matter what. That's not a huge change. They were going to come back when they were ready to come back anyways. I just said this on Out of Nowhere. I'm just not convinced at this point, and I can't stand the people that are praising them. People are, it's not a new opportunity because we see the B Team get their ass kicked. Oh, but the Revival won. Well, yeah, we knew last week the Revival were going to get pushed after Seth name-dropped them directly.
Yeah, I mean, in that part...
We knew that was going to happen.
That part doesn't... It's kind of ridiculous that they did that, but I don't care. But the weird thing was that ruined it. A lot of people said, that ruined it. Seth coming out there and acknowledging the WWE's problems, it took away from the rivalry with Dean. And it really... Someone said that, and I was like, man, you're dead on, whoever said that. And there's just a lot of problems. I'm going to play these donations in a second. I know we're getting really behind with these. Guys, what's up? Welcome to the Raw. If you hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're having a goddamn subscription party over here. WWE Network might be having an unsubscription party tonight. Why not have Dean come over and make out with Renee in front of Graves and then stare at him? Why not have Baron Corbin get hit by a car and everybody think it's Seth, but Seth says it's not him, after he gets punched? Why not have Lars Sullivan be the one to come out to face Baron Corbin instead of whatever happened? Why not have Bayley versus Sasha tear down the end of the gauntlet? Why not have Ember Moon win the gauntlet? Why have Natalya win the gauntlet? Nobody cares about Natalya.
And the last time, people are saying, Matt the Misfit brought this up, and I was looking for it myself, because everyone's like, oh, I don't want to see Sasha yet again in the title, opportunity. The last time Sasha was in a title match was friggin' No Mercy back in 2017.
Why not have
almost
Stephanie,
2 years ago?
Why not have Stephanie touch all the women's heads and see what the audience reacts like, and then Stephanie say, "All right, the people want you." Like, that's
what I thought they were going with, because they said we're the authority. No, we have a gauntlet match.
Yeah, we're the authority, but not really. Stephanie was. All this was like all the decisions that would have been made anyway. They had a McMahon saying, like, being behind the choice or the decision. So and then saying the people are gonna get what they want. Like, if you just say it, it doesn't mean it's real. That doesn't mean it's true. No people did anything tonight. None of the people get anything. By the way, I don't even know if I like the idea of where the fucking goddamn authority. I want someone to be the authority with a fucking brain. That's what I want. I want decision making to be important. Like, we're gonna they basically, like, it was like the weirdest thing. It was like, again, it was like a drunk guy showing up to work every single week, and then he has this big speech to the boss in the morning. Listen, things are going to change here, and I'm going to be different from now on. I'm going to show up on time every day, and I'm not going to be drunk. That's what's going to happen, all right? But then he goes home because he's drunk that day. It's like, how the hell are we going to believe anything? Why not have the AOP beat the shit out of midget fucker? Why not let the commentary be more human beings tonight than they had been? Why not fire
Renee? Or get rid
Renee?
of them entirely and get new commentary.
Why not have Renee and Cole fired, and then they say, oh, you're not, or none of you guys are immune to this either. In fact, 2 of you are going to be fired. Like, oh my God, like, what about all these ideas that I have to set things up? And maybe you don't even know what's going to happen. Then how about trying to get Moro over there? Or you could hire Joe Cronin to be on commentary, or you could hire Mauro Ranallo to be on commentary. You could waltz him out onto the stage, whatever.
Just keep him away from JBL.
Yeah, he's not there, so it's all good. But the point is that nothing is going to change unless the scripts go away and the bullshit commentary goes away, and none of that seems to be doing. Nothing is changing. The only thing they did was that they did stay away from, it's a draft, or whatever. They sort of, like,
their typical shake-up thing. And Justin in the beginning had said, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's not going to show anything for change. This was a ploy for ratings, and everything that happened was essentially an illusion. And then I see, the defenders saying, oh, you need to be patient. The next 2 weeks are tape shows, so enjoy that. Be patient with that. Let's see you defend this garbage. Next week, everything's taped. It's airing. It's happening this Friday, so they're taping it Friday for Monday, and then they're doing the same thing Friday again for the Monday afterwards. So lucky us.
Yeah, what kind of timing was this? What kind of timing was this?
Everything we have for change. They're literally having Elias and fucking Bobby Lashley fight yet again, but now it's a miracle on 30 fucking whatever street bullshit.
It's a miracle on Dildo Street. I'm gonna play the donations here, see if we can jack.
Fuck yeah! I got everyone's addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
In the words of Chris Jericho, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young, will you please shut the hell up?
Shut the hell up. Stitch Jones, thank you for the $5. I couldn't agree with you more, man. I mean, talk about smoke and mirrors. I mean, I said it was going to be like this, but I didn't expect it. When I saw the opening tonight, I thought, wow, maybe something different is going to happen tonight. Maybe this is going to be different. But then when Kurt Angle came out and it wasn't like Lars Sullivan or somebody to face Corbin, I said, oh. So that was, that's where somebody had a little boo-boo Band-Aid. They put a fucking Band-Aid on a goddamn
fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
I guess Vince is too busy booking Trump's presidency rather than booking Raw. Happy I did Landry instead tonight.
Well, based on you know, what the stuff Trump does, I mean, maybe Vince is booking both. You know, he might be booking both of those fucking things. I'm so old school. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate that. I'm becoming a $5. Well, it's not really a shit on him if it's a super chat, but close enough.
Yeah.
I'm a fail.
Yeah. Fuck you, hoes.
Well, they worked for a second. Now they're gone again.
Fuck you, hoes. Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
Watching WWE is like being in an abusive relationship. Anxious face with sweat face, screaming in fear face without mouth, worried face.
Yeah, Mike Litteris. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. It is. It's like we're all fooled, man. They came out at the beginning, and I don't know what they were trying to say. Now, they did sort of try to say, like, over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see the changes happen. You know, so they, like, tried to pad it, I think. You know, but I don't know, man. I just don't believe it, and none of us do, and the ratings, I don't think, are going to reflect it after tonight. People want immediate results, immediate change, immediate something.
Super Chat Party.
They're doing another Raw right now, guys.
Oh yeah, they're recording the other Raw right now in that very building. How are those people going to be dead? Are you telling me that these people are gonna watch another Raw right now? That can't be real. I can't imagine that crowd is going to be at a 6-hour event. I mean, they could be recording some of it, maybe. Dorian Moore, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. That is gotta be tough. I don't know, man, if that's what they're doing, but
Super Chat Party.
With all the natural disasters happening in California, thank God Fat Sound Jax didn't preform tonight. They can't afford an earthquake.
Oh my God, Nick MM, thank you for the donation, bro. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Looks like the donations are working, so we're gonna let you guys' donations come through. If you guys want to spread the holiday cheer and buy me a dildo for Christmas, please feel free to donate tonight if you want. The link is down below in the description. Twitch alerts, Streamlabs, or Super Chat right there. A couple different ways to do it.
Super Chat Party.
Let's beast.
Raw was a 0-10. I'm tired as balls kill me.
I am asleep. Am I an old man? DJ Gaming. I slept today. I slept a couple hours last night, and then I kind of slept in the day, so I got weird sleep today. But overall, I got about 7 hours. And here we are, and I'm falling asleep at 10:30. And at 10:30, I passed out around 10:45 or 10:30, I don't remember. And I woke up at 11:01 to Leah telling me, get up. And I'm supposed to be watching this shit. And I passed out. My right eye is twitching. This shit was murder on the brain.
I got everyone's addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
Mike Litteris, I called out of work to watch this bullshit. I regret my decision. Change my ass. Holy shit, dude. You called out of work? That's fucking retarded. Especially with this type of shit. I mean, you would have been better off buying YouTube TV. If you bought YouTube TV and you set the show to record, you could have just watched it on your phone, even at a break, real quick. The YouTube TV has been great. It's allowed me to walk around the house and be able to do other things while being able to watch without having to come back and rewind the DVR and do that type of thing. Instead, I walk around with the phone like, all right, let me make sure I don't miss this. And so, you know, but I mean, I'm lucky enough to be grandfathered in on that. Eric Gonzalez. What's up, Eric? Yeah, I mean, fuck YouTube TV, but it is good.
Shake things up, really? That's shaking things up. If this is shaking things up, I don't want to see next year. I literally feel sick right now. I'm not even kidding. I can't do this anymore. I mean, just give me something. They gave me nothing.
I thought they kind of gave us... McMahon's speech was good, I thought. Good in a little bit, Eric Gonzalez. I was like, wow, they're really going to be doing something tonight because Vince wouldn't say all this. You know what I mean? But again, no Lars Sullivan. No Lars Sullivan anywhere. He could have killed Baron Corbin tonight. He could have destroyed Baron Corbin tonight. And right when I saw Angle, and then they did the same fucking thing that they did at TLC. Oh my God! They all hit him with the chairs. Oh, there's gonna be a shakeup. There's gonna be a change, says old man Vince McMahon. Oh, there's going to be a shakeup. There's going to be a change. We're listening. You're bored. The viewership is down. So let's open the show with Baron Corbin getting beaten the same way he just did last night on TLC. Oh, I'm watching the same thing I saw last night on the 12-match fucking goddamn 5-hour odyssey that was TLC. And then Solomonster wonders why I hated it so much. I hated TLC last night more than anything, not necessarily because everything was that bad, but because it was just too fucking long. 12 hours! Why? And now I'm watching a fucking repeat of something that happened during the 12 fucking hours! Oh, in the chest! Oh, in the back! Oh, in the chest! Oh, in the back, because you can't hit somebody in the head. They can't put their hands up and block it. They can't do anything. You're going to hit them in the chest, so they bend over, and then you hit them in the back. Looks fucking retarded. You hit them in the back, like the Nature Boy. Woo! 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 Don't even have chair shots if you're going to be gay as fuck. Don't even fucking have chair shots if you're going to be gay as fuck. With the chair shots! Don't have chair shots! Vince, you wrinkled fuck! Oh, you listen to your audience? Do you listen to your audience, Vince? Because I got something on Twitter tonight that I want to be retweeted. I'm asking everybody in the chat right now, because Road Dogg's already messaged me and DM me, like, bro, come on, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Oh, yeah, Road Dogg? Come on, bro. Well, here's the fucking tweet. Oh, yeah? You're giving the people what they want? Then where's Joe Cronin on commentary? Where am I? Where is Joe Cronin in the WWE? Where is what the people want? Joe Cronin signs up the fucking asshole for years. How about this one? Fire Cole, hire Cronin. Fire Cole, hire Cronin. I thought you were listening to the people. I thought we were the authority. Fire Cole, hire Cronin. You fuck. Here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. Here's some more. Signs up the asshole. All right, there you go. Do what's right. So everybody, check out my pinned tweet on Twitter. And I don't care. Fuck. I don't care if it's cringy. I just want to prove a point to them. I want to prove a goddamn point. I want this tweet. I don't even care. I don't probably never work there. It doesn't matter. But I just think this is funny. Everybody retweet the shit out of this. Like the shit out of it. If it gets 300 retweets and 300 likes, I will go on a shopping spree from hell. All right, with private parts and picnic baskets and deranged cows from Montana that have mad cow disease, and I'll take them to Raw, and they'll eat Triple H and Stephanie's feet. They'll eat their feet. I'll have mad cow disease, mad cows at Monday Night Raw, and they'll eat off Triple H's and Stephanie's feet. So they have no feet. Defeat. Yeah, they have no feet anymore. Now they have to have these weird crutches and stubs, and then they'll never forget the time Joe Cronin showed up with mad cow disease cows that ate their feet. Okay? What? You started the show with the same thing as TLC? Oh, it's going to be exciting. Oh, it's a shake-up. Oh! How about you bust Baron Corbin open with a chair or something instead? You know what I mean? If you want to really, because you've had Roman bleed on Raw. You had little old Roman bleed on Raw. So you want to shake things up and make people go, holy shit! You bust Baron Corbin open with a chair over the head. Maybe he blocks it really quickly. Smash! Oh, and he falls over. Oh, he's bleeding, and he's like, holy shit. Like, that would get people's attention. That'd be all over Twitter everywhere. But they can't do that. Can't take a chance. Can't take a chance, can you? Can't have Seth Rollins do more than punch a guy in the face. Seth Rollins did acknowledge that he heard your boring chants last night. That was interesting. So that was weird. So is this the new era going to be where the wrestlers acknowledge the crowd every time? I mean, is that what it's going to be? Because if that's the case, again, hey, let's start cheering fucking fire the commentary team.
I like what, Gatekeeper Drew said. He said, if you think this match is slow and plotting and killing the crowd, just remember that you are the authority and you book this shit.
Yeah, exactly. This is your fault. Now they're going to say it's your fault every week.
Big Slow, Bubba C and a few others did reach out. I know Ryan did as well. They are taping next week's Raw right now. I see the spoilers already there.
In that building?
So they're because it's only 8:25 there right now. So they're able to do 6 hours of fucking Raw tonight and 4 hours of SmackDown tomorrow.
Oh my God, dude.
Plus, 6 because they have 2 hours of 205 Live, so they're doing 6 hours tonight and tomorrow night. So everybody gets a double show, basically.
Those people are watching another Raw right now?
Yep, they just saw Elias show up in the ring, and he's wearing a Santa hat and playing a Christmas-themed song, insults Bobby Lashley. That's starting Raw next week. There's your minimal spoiler. So, yeah, I have all the spoilers for next week's Raw now. Not even the day of. Now we know what's happening next Raw.
There's two possibilities next week. Number one, people leave their TVs on because they're decorating for Christmas the night before, and they happen to watch because everybody's home. That's the first possibility.
Or the DVR picks it up as well.
Possibility number two, worst Raw of all time. Worst Raw rating of all time next week. Or it will do okay because of people being home Christmas. 574, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Joe Cronin? It's Shotgun. Nice.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey, I've been good, man. Y'all got fucking bamboozled, bro.
What?
I got bamboozled, bro.
What do you mean? Like by watching Raw or what?
Yeah, watching Raw, man. They said something about change and shit, bro. I can shake up. I finally tuned in after months of not watching this shit. As soon as I tuned in, I ain't seeing shit but fucking 20 minutes of talking about nothing.
Well, it would have been, I didn't mind the opening if I saw change, but like they said a bunch of stuff that was like, wow, that sounds pretty good, maybe, wow, what's going to happen? And then they gave me horse shit the whole night. So that was insulting.
Exactly, bro.
I'm insulted by what happened tonight. I am angry. And you know what? If I feel insulted by what happened tonight as a fan with a brain, now, most of the casual fans, 40% of the 45% of the WWE universe that's in the crowd or at home or whatever, they're like they're probably happy. Like they have no idea what they just saw because the WWE preys on them to just love everything.
The only changes we saw tonight is that the Lucha House Party rules no longer are allowed on Raw, and that Shane McMahon also said that rematch clauses are no longer something that can be relied on.
Yep, and that was already in place.
Yeah, that was already hit or miss depending on storyline. So they kind of, cherry picked when that
they
was
acknowledged it.
Convenient.
That's the one thing you can say is they finally acknowledged that sometimes a rematch clause is there, sometimes they aren't. I don't know. It's the same thing. It's all wishy-washy shit.
Yeah, it's whatever suits their needs. But at least they got rid of Lucha House Party match.
But then they
rules,
wrestled. Lucha House Party wrestled tonight. They should have kept them away.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not going to have that constant, hopefully, fucking super cringe bullshit. We'll see if it stays away. It probably won't, but the baby faces ganging up on people in handicap matches is
they gotta stop that.
Confusing.
Why are the faces beating someone up? Why are they doing this? Stop doing it. And then Baron Corbin.
I couldn't stand it when Braun did it.
I know, and it makes. First of all, Braun's a fucking idiot. Can we talk about that? All you people out there that think Braun's a fucking retard. I'm sorry, WWE, you ruined Braun. Every time Braun Strowman was getting somewhere with the crowd, you yanked him back Because of Roman Reigns, you fucking idiots! And now Roman's out there in a hospital dying somewhere, and Braun Strowman looks like shit because you sacrificed everybody on the roster for Roman Reigns! You put all your fucking eggs in one basket! And you know what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket? You become a fucking cocksucker! That's what happens! You stupid fucks! Oh, I'm gonna cash my briefcase in when people expect it because I'm a man or something. What the fuck? No, you're a goddamn monster! And I'll cash it in when I want to. And when I do, somebody will get these hands and they won't even see it coming. And then I'll get the WWE Universal Championship. That's what you say, you stupid fucking Neanderthal bitch! You fucking retard on Instagram with your hairy knuckles and your AR-57s and your Instagram posts. You suck in WWE. You suck, Braun Strowman. You're a pussy idiot. You're at least a moron. That's the one thing. You're a fucking moron who cashes in his briefcase in front of somebody or whatever and lets everyone know about it. And you lose every cash-in. You lose every big match. You look like shit every second. And then, if you actually are getting cheered by the people, you know what WWE's gonna do? They're gonna flip you heel out of nowhere for no reason and slow all your momentum down. That's what they're gonna do. Is that how you shake things up? Is that how you shake things up? Oh yeah, play my music, you sorry sons of bitches. Go ahead, you've got no chance in hell.
Won't find that place in line. But tie a string around your finger now, boy, 'cause it's just a matter of time. 'Cause you've got no chance. No chance at all. You've got no chance. No chance at all. You've got no chance. No chance at all. You've got no chance.
Oh.
No chance at all. Come on, come and get it. Come on. Come on, come and get it. Come on. No chance. Yeah. No chance. No chance at all! You've got no chance! No chance at all! You've got no chance! No chance at all! You've got no chance! No chance at all!
This is just, you are a broken man. You have you have lost your mind because of this show. I applaud you.
I mean, what have they done?
They've swerved us and many of us for the last time. So many people have reached out to me on Twitter tonight, direct messages saying, I haven't watched in a while. I only watched the reviews and I tuned in for this. I mean, we just had the phone call come through. I tuned in for this.
And it put that guy in a coma. All this did was validate. People went, oh my God, Vince is going to announce that there's a big change. I'm going to tune in. And all those people that were questioning if they should not watch again or haven't been watching in months, they tuned in and they went, oh, I can't wait to see. Wow, what is Vince saying? Holy shit, they're giving the power to us. This is crazy. Oh my God. And then the show continued the way it was. And then they thought, oh my God. It was like your wife. Your wife fucks the neighbor and swallows his much thicker cock. And then she comes home and says, I'll never do it again. I'll never. And you actually believe her for some reason. And then you come home a week later and you see her in bed with a different dude.
And she's covered in his facial.
Now you know. Now, first you thought it was a mistake, my poor wife. Maybe I wasn't giving her what she needed. You know, oh, but now I'm going to rectify everything, honey, and you said you're never going to do this again, and I love you. But then you come home a week later and she's doing another guy. That's when you know, oh, fuck, it's really over. Just like those people that came back tonight.
You take her back and you apologize because now she says you're going to be in charge. You're the man of the house. You're going to be making the decisions. And what happens? You come back the next week and she's sleeping with both guys and the mailman. So,
Let me show you this. Send this to fucking Road Dogg. Look what Joe did, Road Dogg. Send that to Road Dogg. That's what I thought of this shit. God damn it. Motherfucking goddamn cocksucker of a show.
Shit bomb.
I got 3 kids.
How did the Mexican girl get pregnant? Her teacher told her to do an essay.
Oh, God.
What do you call 2 black men in a red sleeping bag?
Oh.
Kit Kat. What do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe? Roberto. Who was the first black guy to admit he's the father? Darth Vader.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Racist asshole. Racist asshole. Thank you for the donation, racist asshole. I know you
always chiming in.
He's always just hating, being racist on everyone. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum, though. Anyway.
Put your hands in the air if Raw gave you AIDS. Put your hands in the air if Raw gave you AIDS. I'm not afraid to say Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw.
Well, Vince got us guys. What the actual fuck was that? So basically we get Ronda versus Cat Bitch next week. Who fucking cares? Really thought something was going to change. But damn it, really getting sick of rinse and repeat Raws, really getting old.
He did it again, everyone. Vince McMahon did it again. And he found a way to be even more convincing than you've ever thought he could be. Triple Gaming, thank you for the $7, Triple Gaming. He didn't come out with a shake-up of draft. He came out and he delivered. Well, he said he was going to deliver, and he didn't.
If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Fuck Raw. Fuck changing shit. Fuck you, Vince, for just being alive still. Bring back 1998. Shout out to the chat and to you 2 creamy studs, Joe and Jake. Hope everyone recovers from this shit. I'm washing my face good so I don't get pink eye.
That is the Mr. Gorilla Strong. Thank you, Gorilla Strong. I'm losing my voice, Gorilla Strong. Gorilla Long. But no, we'll get back to the Raw review in a minute.
Super chat.
I'm just losing
The
it.
announcers need a nerf. Confused face, relieved face, flushed face, crying face, persevering face, recon bruh.
Mike Litteris, I think the announcers already have been nerfed. I think that's the problem. They've been nerfed like 5 times.
Do
They
a
need to
little
unnerf
basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Joe, last week some homosexual sent you a super chat saying Chris Benoit couldn't hold a candle to him. Find me this scoundrel in Biala. I will wage jihad on this bastard who defamed the Wolverine.
Oh my God, Jesus. Brahim, thank you for the $10, Brahim. It's all good, man. I love homosexuals too. I'm a fan of gay people. So that's you know, him being gay really doesn't matter. Hell, I'd slap a gay ass or two too if I have to. I'm down with it. Just don't force my kid to dress in drag when he's 8 years old and march in a parade. Unless he wants to. But don't force him to. You weirdo.
That's a non-issue here. K-pop.
I fell asleep after every McMahon kept coming out during the Baron Corbin match. Fuck Natalia, she boring as hell. I was hoping Alexa would be back, maybe Women's Rumble.
Alexa's sweet ass, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Yeah, I don't know. At this point what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
We got 740 on the phone. What's up, 740?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm in a coma.
Well, you're not the only one, man. This fucking Raw sucked. I was sitting there, and I had the fucking flu, and I am sick and tired of having to hold my shit inside of my asshole for the whole fucking show so I can see Vince's old wrinkly asshole up there talking about how he's going to shake things up again. I've been only watching since 2008, and I talked to some guy on your fucking super chat who's been watching since 1999. 1999.
Man, you've been watching the worst 10 years ever. I can't believe. I feel so bad for you 2008 is when this. I would say 2007 is when things really went to shit in this company, and it's gotten worse every year since then. I feel so horrible for you, dude.
See, I even went back to like 2008 recently, and comparatively, I think like 2010 is when it really, like, it wasn't great at 2008 by any means, but if you go back and you watch some of the feuds and matches, it's not as bad as what you're thinking it was.
Oh, really?
To me, anyways. Yeah, going back, I did this about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I wonder, and I did a little trip through the nostalgia on the network, and it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. I mean, there was at least some silver linings. This is about 2010 is when it just.
You're right. I mean, I'll say
really started to get worse.
I want to say WrestleMania 26 was the right one. Yeah. Okay. So whatever. You're right. 2010. I think I agree with you. Around the time when The Rock showed up to face Cena and the Miz thing, that's when it really got bad.
Yeah.
So I would say WrestleMania 27. Before WrestleMania 27 was decent, and but it still started getting worse to me. I'm still looking at like WrestleMania 25 was good. WrestleMania 26 was kind of iffy.
It was okay, but
I didn't like 26. I mean, Sean's last match, that was good, but
yeah, Shawn and Taker is the highlight of that, obviously.
I think when Shawn Michaels retired, it just happens to be around that time that things got terrible. It doesn't have anything to do with Shawn really, because they were still writing. During like the whole Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, that was terrible. Like, oh my God, dude, I just hated. I mean, CM Punk was the only thing good really to me around after that time, like 2010 to 2013.
Yeah, because 2008 had Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels, I believe, that year.
What? Where?
Wasn't that Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels the year they had their feud in 08? Didn't they have their whole big rivalry?
Did they? I mean, I'm thinking. I mean, I remember their WrestleMania match years before.
Yeah, but they also had like another big rivalry. I could have swore that was in 2008.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember them fighting. Like when I was looking to the network, I'm pretty sure that's when it was.
2009 was the celebrity host. 2009 was really the celebrity host time.
Yeah, that's when it started. So that's why I said like 2008 was like it wasn't as bad comparatively as.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything after 06 was when I kind of went, whoops, what is this? And it really, then it got worse and worse. And I think 06, 07 is when they started to really start saying, we're going to try to go PG. And the last time they were pushing the envelope a little bit with the DX then, and not really though, like it was nothing like the old DX, but it was like they pushed a little bit. And then by 2010, that was gone. And certainly by 2013 and 14, you were like, oh, that just won't ever happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
pretty much. Yeah, because you figure 2008 was WrestleMania 24, 25 was, 2009. So that's kind of when we got. 10 was 06.
When did WCW go out of business? 2000? 2000?
26. 2000, yeah.
This is like WCW in 2000, but WCW was better. WCW 2000 was more entertaining than this.
Yeah, because it just really was a shit show. There were so many like swerve moments, like
yeah,
all this shit with Russo and yeah.
It was.
I wasn't watching
retarded.
then, but I've since gone back and seen like a lot of lists, and I hated WCW at the time, but.
Yeah, that was a horrible time for WCW, but it was, and then they went out of business, obviously got sold, but it was better than this. And
because they knew that they were on the out, they were a sinking ship. They literally tried everything they could. Everything they could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
any storyline, any champion, it was just balls to the wall crazy.
Just keep doing crazy shit, And I mean, that might work better now than this will. This is sleepaholism. This is sleepy time. And by the way, the goddamn ratings were better for WCW than when they went out than what the WWE is right now. By a lot. I think. I don't know what the ratings were for WCW the last few weeks. It was 3, 4, 5 million. What the hell is maybe. I don't even know. I have no idea. WCW final shows rating. Well, they probably can't look at the final show because, but that show probably had huge ratings because people were like, "What the hell's going on?" And they turned on over.
Yeah, because they had the simulcast.
Yeah,
With Shane coming on, but
oh, here it is. And it was 2001 that WCW went out of business, not 2000.
Was 01?
Yeah, they did make it to 01. I couldn't remember. It all blurs together in 2000.
Yeah.
They did
I'm terrible with dates anyways, so.
Wow, the ratings, I mean, this is just insane. They did.
I bet you some of it was better than what we see now for Raw.
Yeah, no, it's true. They did well, no, not really. They did
no.
Well, they were doing 1.8. 2.1, 2.3, 1.8. They were doing SmackDown numbers, it looks like.
Yeah.
If those are different ratings, though, this is the other rating system, I believe, so that might not be right. A 2.1 could mean 4 million people. I don't know. That's the old rating system. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get someone to
because a lot of
research
times that was only looking at the 18 to 30 demographic too.
Yeah, somebody would have to research that. And
now when you look at the 18 to 30 demographic, it's like a 0.9 or a 1.0 for wrestling. So,
man, this was
2008 was also when Charlotte got arrested. Charlotte Flair. Huh.
Yeah,
Didn't know that either.
She tried to rape her brother. No, I'm just kidding. No,
she assaulted a police officer and was sentenced to 45 days in jail, which was later suspended to supervised probation and a fine.
That's hot. See, that makes her pretty damn hot right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see. Oh, they're already going into the spoilers of next week's Raw. You're right. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was telling people in the chat. Just try. Some people were posting this. Just avoid it in case anybody else doesn't want to know. But yeah, the spoilers are as they're happening now. They're being posted.
I think just as a courtesy to everybody later on, when the spoilers are fully out, I may do a reaction to the spoilers.
Yeah, I have them here, so I'd gladly, as they come out, I'll read them out to you. But we'll wait till later.
No, I'll do a separate video. I'll do a because we don't want to spoil it.
There you go. Perfect.
Some people, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you don't give a shit, but just in case, let me drop back to the donations, see what you guys are saying. I was so busy today, guys. I do apologize for me being a little bit tired tonight and everything. I slept weird. I didn't sleep last night. Then I slept weird. I was doing stuff. Then I was getting all this documentation sent to me about the house this morning. I had to figure out bank account stuff. I'm sending them documents about the house and this thing and that thing, trying to figure out what we're doing here or there. The Christmas shopping stuff. My kids were looking for stuff to do, and it was crazy. It was a crazy. I'm sure it was crazy for all you guys out there. I know it was, and a lot of people who were at work 10 hours a day and had to come home and quickly do something, and then maybe you got to Raw, and this is what you got, man. This is what you got for your entertainment. At least I hit myself in the head with a briefcase.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
What's up? Alpon 3 for subbing to the channel. Have a beer, man. I might just go grab a beer, actually. I might just down a fucking beer. That'll put me to sleep by later. Thank you for subbing to the channel. We're having a subscription party, and for you, I'm going to grab a beer in a minute. Just fuck it, dude. Let's just drink. Monday Night Raw drove me to drink.
Got a new subscriber.
Adam Cole subscribed. Oh, what's up, Adam? Adam Cole, baby! Where is he to save this?
In droves. Apparently, a good chunk, in quotes, of fans decided not to stick around to see the Christmas Eve episode of Raw.
They should all leave. Imagine if everybody left and it was empty.
Super chat.
They tried to consolidate fans into one
Sacramento
area.
are gullible as hell.
Sacramento is gullible as hell. Yeah, you've got no chance. Thank you for the donation, man. That's, dude.
I don't blame people for not wanting to stick around after you
get up and leave.
Hours of Raw.
What if they all get up?
Watch Tommy sleep on empty than this pile of poo smiling face with horns monkey face.
What the fuck? Fade to black. Thanks for the donation, man. At least Raw is supporting my family.
Super chat.
In the words of Tommy NC 2010, lackluster.
Lackluster. Glorious Eugene, good to hear from you, man. Have a good holiday, brother. Thank you for that.
They said they brought out a couple extra cameras, so don't be surprised if you see some odd camera angles next week to cover
Want
up
better
for the fans.
ratings. Just play old 90s Raws. Easy.
They play the old 90s Raws. That's a great idea. The Goon. What's up, Goon? We're going to get to phone calls in a few minutes, by the way, guys. A lot of calls.
Shit bomb.
I'm suing WWE for assaulting me.
Jacob RP. What's up, Jacob? And shout out to Jacob for becoming a producer of the show with by supporting on Patreon with a huge amount of, or at least he's over $25. So thank you for that. I'll get to the other shout outs in a minute. So much to talk about. Sort of. And do. Steven Jr. the Third, or Steve Jr. the Third, thank you for becoming a $5 patron. And shout out to Johnny Ray Sinister for becoming a $10 patron, and JRFord III for going from $5 to $25.
Super chat.
Logo Joe and sorry phone shit itself, sup Jake.
Shy God, no problem, bro. It's good to hear from you, man. I figured you were sleepy anyway. We're all sleepy after this Raw. Thank you for calling, though, man. I will get to the phones in a minute.
Guys,
oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at this.
What
oh, my God.
What was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis.
Oh, my
like
God.
Roman Reigns' penis.
I wish he really did.
My name is Squila Fat.
Raw sucked, but I mean, what's new, am I right? A shake-up? Bullshit. Fuck Raw and Vince's retarded face. Sup BTW once again, it has been a while. Come Friday, y'all better watch out cause a return is probably coming. Now that's
shit.
a shake-up.
Wow.
Stupid Vince. 2/10.
Stupid Vince. Just call me Luke. Just call me Luke is going to return to monetize this Friday. Holy
Vent,
shit.
or
Oh,
occasional PPV. Hot damn, viewers, for your review tonight. The Joe Cronin Show will have better ratings than Raw by 2025.
Oh my God. Mr. Mammoth is in the fucking house tonight. Old
No
school.
way.
Holy shit. Mr. Mammoth.
Getting all the old love.
Yeah, all the old school love is coming back. Because they probably came back to watch Raw to see what was up, and then they realized, damn, this sucks. This sucks.
I told you I heard from a lot of people, especially if you I haven't heard from in a while.
Man.
Yeah.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
I haven't watched an entire Raw in 3 months.
See, there it is.
Dana Brooke didn't botch once. Has she gotten better or have I become a brain-dead casual?
We haven't seen her in 3 months, so we wouldn't know.
We haven't seen her. Good point, Derek. I mean, Jake and Derek Brown, thanks for the donation of $5, man. Yeah, this was just, it was unbelievable how they, I can't believe how quick they lost our trust. After that promo by Vince and all the McMahons and everybody, they couldn't break our trust fast enough. After you thought, wow, I think something's really going to happen for once. This is different. And then it wasn't different whatsoever. And now they're
Fuck yeah, I got
taping
everyone's
something.
addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
Raw was terrible in 08, 09. All they did was Cena versus Orton.
Yeah.
HHH versus Orton. Cena versus
Ugh.
HHH. Cena versus HHH versus Orton. Jericho saved them in 08 as a heel.
I agree, Sean Gordon. I do remember that. Yeah, Jericho was one of the only good things. And the stuff he was doing, like with Mickey Rourke and all that stuff, that was good. But yeah, Triple H and Orton and Batista and Cena, that sucks. I hate those guys when they wrestle each other. God damn, did I hate that time. I don't think I have one Batista match that I like. And I was a couple Orton matches, but man, that shit is boring to me. I hate those guys. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it was Batista and Orton, and then Cena and Orton, and it was like they would bounce back and forth between, who Orton would face, and it was just,
It's like they did.
Then Big Show got involved.
They did
when
Evolution.
Edge and Cena were facing each other, and that was even worse. And
that was awful, dude. I hated that. So yeah, I don't.
Because I was okay with Edge and Cena for a bit.
Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. Yeah, that wasn't.
And then Big Show got involved with the whole Vicky angle, and it just nauseating.
That ECW one night stand thing was great. When the people were just crapping on Cena, that show was awesome.
That was 2006, right?
Oh,
With
it was
RVD
06?
winning?
Yeah, see, that was it after that.
I'm pretty sure it was 06.
It was 06, you're right. That's crazy.
Like I said, I'm terrible with freaking dates when it comes to this shit, but
the only thing that got me interested again around 06 was when all of a sudden Shawn Michaels was at WrestleMania 22, and he was like, suck it, and I was like, whoa, the old Shawn Michaels is coming back or something. What is going on right now? And then Triple H, when he did it to Cena in their match, I was like, whoa, like that sparked my interest again in the company. I was about to say, I'm done watching this. And then that happened, and I came back, and I was watching, and from 06 and 07 and then I kind of reluctantly kept watching after that, and that's when I started making reviews on YouTube in 2008. Just reviews into the camera, flipping out and being like, fuck you and all this shit. And those are still, I can still put those up. They're still on my other YouTube channel set to private. And it wasn't until 2012 that I decided to do this show right here and do this. But that's how long that we've been sitting here. I've been unhappy that long. So for everybody out there who's just now thinks it's bad or has been thinking it's bad the last 3 years, or Aaron Rift who just all of a sudden now thinks it's bad, I mean,
just now.
I've been thinking this is bad for the last 10 years. How do you think I feel? You think you guys are pissed? You think you guys are pissed? I haven't been happy since 2006. Somewhat. So let's take another phone call. Let's try one more. Because it's sleepy time out there in Wonderland. 616, what's up?
Get steamy.
The WWE is never going to hire you. You're a baby back bitch, Joe. Joe Blow.
That didn't make the air, retard, so how about that? Oh, man, that was funny, though. Nice try, bro. Well, there goes the phone calls. He's going to laugh when he figures out that didn't make the air. How about that? You dumb little faggot. Hey, dude, when your mother comes downstairs to rape you with her fucking sweaty pussy that's all greased up from having been pounded by several of the neighbors and anybody out there that would be willing to fucking gobble her fucking giblets in order for her to make a couple bucks for some crack. I hope you remember. I hope you think of me when her stanky pussy is in your mouth. And I hope that those people over there also realize that their entire audience is 9 years old without fathers. How does that feel, man? Your fucking listeners are 9 years old without fathers. That's crazy. And you yourself are waiting for a cock in the mouth. How does that feel, brother? How does it feel that you called 700 times and then you got fucking muted and nobody fucking heard a goddamn thing you said? How does that feel, stupid face? And someday when one of your friends out there that you think is your friend ends up bending you over and raping you, then you're going to find out what happens. And John Blaze, see John Blaze in the chat? I don't mind if people disagree with me, you dummy. That wasn't somebody disagreeing with me. That was somebody who wanted to plug something, and they got shut down. So that wasn't someone disagreeing with me, John Blaze. Hate to tell you. It was just a guy who wanted to plug something that sucks, that nobody cares about. And
Fire bad!
Because, see, I worked hard for what I have on my YouTube channel because I built this show from the ground up. And so I did that. Other people have to ride the coattails of me or somebody else in order to get even a few listeners. But for years, they fail on YouTube. I don't know how to do this. They fail so bad on YouTube that they reach out to me for help. And now they deny that they reach out to me for help. That's how pathetic people are. You know? Goddamn, Jesus Christ, goddamn, Jesus Christ on a cross, goddamn. Don't tell me what to say, motherfucker. Now you got real Joe coming out, fag fucker. Jesus Christ, goddamn. There is no Lord. There is no in vain. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. You want to fucking focus on the chat? I'll give you what WWE wants. We'll talk about the chat all day. You want to talk about the chat? You want to sit here and call me a fucking asshole because I hung up on a guy who just wanted to plug something else and that's all he wanted to say. But it didn't get through. And it wasn't Mustang Man. It was a loser.
No chance in hell.
It was a fag retard who called about stupid shit. So you want to play? We'll play. Here's a black screen. Look at it. Look at the black screen and enjoy it. I'm going to sip some coffee. You let me know when you're done calming the fuck down. Okay? You let me know when you've been a good little boy. Michael Lindbaum, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. What's up? I'm about to go grab that beer. Any second, I'm gonna grab myself a beer.
Can I be unpunished now? I'll be good.
There you go.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Joshua Gonzalez, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's up, motherfucker? How you doing, brother? Thank you. Have a drink, baby.
Yes, master.
I'm just trying to figure out who I'm gonna ban in the chat after the show. I figured it out.
Yes, master.
I got everyone's addresses, man.
It works for JD. Why can't it work for me?
We got another women's match as main event, and we'll probably get the same shit next week.
Probably.
With Ronda and Natty.
You had Natalia, a boring pile of shit who dresses up like a fucking cat in bondage, win tonight. She dresses up like a bondage cat. Nobody cares. Nobody really likes her. In fact, people wanted Ruby Riott to win the other night, and Natalia won, and then she won again tonight. I don't care. Why was that the ending? I can't believe these fuckers. Dude, has everyone left the arena yet? Please, if you're at the arena, I hope people are fucking texting right now. Texting me the empty seats. I hope everybody leaves the arena. Can you imagine Christmas morning you're watching Raw and then nobody's there?
Those fucking addresses, man.
WWE can't solve their problems because they are the problem.
Yeah, they are the problem. That's the problem. They're like, oh, CJ Crumb, thanks for the donation. They're like, oh, we're gonna switch around the faces. You're gonna see new faces, these faces, those faces. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Switch the faces
What
all
are we
you
gonna do with
want.
the new faces?
It's the product that sucks. It doesn't matter if you change the faces. It's what your decisions are. It doesn't matter.
They're not changing the writing. They're not, they're not changing how they're being handled or booked.
I can't wait to
They're
see
going to bring
Twitter.
up more people and ruin them? Oh, yay.
I can't wait to see the Twitter. I hope Twitter, there's just fucking goddamn pictures of empty seats everywhere.
Vince Russo said today that Vince is so disconnected with the casual fan. He does not know right now what will bring the viewers back to wrestling. He said he doesn't know, bro. It's that simple. It hasn't changed. He said you just don't listen. So
wow, yeah,
it's Vince is very hard of hearing, as we know. But they are hiring. Why Society let us know they're hiring. They're looking for an energetic writer.
They're always hiring.
I was into WCW. I never real watched WWF until 2003. The first thing I ever watched was SmackDown when Eddie had a heart attack in the ring.
Oh,
Man.
shit, yeah.
Trey Garrow, I feel bad for you, bro. That sucks. God damn it, Trey Garrow. That is awful. WWE was the best from like 1997 to 2001, I would say. That was the best. 97 to 2001. That was the shit. And you missed it. I can't believe it. Trey Garrow, I'm sorry, bro.
What an episode to start on, though, with Eddie.
Super chat. Super chat. Right.
Black screen greater than Raw.
I agree, Big Black Cock. And by the way, Big Black, thank you for the donation, brother.
Wow. A couple of pictures just come by. I can't believe how many people left.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
Random Q. Am I the only one that thought WWE was kinda boring in 2004? I didn't mind Eddie or Benoit, but 2004 was boring.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Even around that time, I think 2005 I tuned out for a while. Sean Gordon. 2005 was the least I ever watched wrestling, to be honest. It was 2005. Sean Gordon, thank you for the $5 super chat, man.
It was 2006 for me. That was when I really dipped out more.
Man, I thought that's when it started getting good again a little bit, and then
it started to, but it was just when that was the point that I had watched the least.
Yeah.
Going to college and all that shit, like it just worked out that way.
Let's take a call from TJ. What's up, TJ?
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
What's up, man?
How you been?
Hey, I've been okay. Hey, first off, I know you had a caller, I guess like a couple calls back. First off, I want to say, man, don't pay attention to that nonsense, man, because you and Jake just don't know how y'all affect people's lives. You know, I've been listening to you probably like around 4 years, and probably you're the main reason why I got into podcasting, and because of that, you know, I was able to get a job at a radio station. So forget all that nonsense
That's
you
badass.
guys talking about.
I wear your shirt.
Congratulations.
I was wearing your shirt the other day too, man. It's kind of cool, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and you guys inspire people, even though, you know, I may not call in or tweet as often as I once did, but you guys affect, you know, a lot of people's lives, man, and I love what you guys do. But I just wanted to say something about wrestling. I've been a fan for my entire life. I'm 32. I've been watching it since I was 4 years old. I go back as WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. That's when I first started watching wrestling.
Man, that was perfect.
I have never been more discouraged about wrestling ever. I mean, it's just horrible. It's so it is so horrible that I can't even put it into words. Like, even tonight, like, have you ever thought that you would have to force yourself to watch wrestling? Like, as a fan, like, from the Attitude Era, from the, you know, from John Cena and Batista, you know, coming up the ranks, I have never thought that I would have to force myself to watch wrestling, and it's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, it really is sad. This is the saddest, man. And you're right, dude. It's crazy that, like, 30 years, or I mean, I'm 34, so I'd say I'm 29 or 30 years watching this, and this is the worst. This is the worst. It's terrible.
I was just trying to put it into words, and you know, I'm about to have my first child, and I'm thinking about you know, when my son get old enough for me to take him to wrestling, and I'm like, I'm trying to, you know, stay optimistic and think that things are going to get better. You know, it's like, you know, but until Vince McMahon steps down, until he steps down, wrestling is going to continue to be the same. He still has that 1992 type mentality. I mean, wrestling is completely different now, you know, from just the little colorful characters that we know, the Doink the Clowns and the Duke the Dumpster Drozes. Those guys are gone. And you cannot run your operation like that and think that you're going to keep casual fans and people that are passionate about the business continually watching your product. Triple H is doing an awesome job in NXT and with the 205 Live. He needs to allow Triple H to do the same thing on the main roster. And until he does that, people are going to stop watching. People are going to continuously be disinterested in the product. And it's just awful, man, because I love wrestling, man, and it's just awful. I got to keep saying it. It's just awful.
Yeah, man. I mean,
it is indeed. Congratulations on the upcoming child. Best of luck.
Yeah, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but man, thank y'all for what y'all do. Like, honestly,
yeah, bro.
Y'all have touched a whole lot of people. I hear people talk about you all the time. Like, even guys that I just come in contact with, I tell them about your show and they already hear it. So forget about all these haters out here. They say something. They say that you have haters when you're doing something right, man. So y'all keep up the good work.
Oh, it's all good, man. Guys. Thank you, TJ. We love you, bro. Oh, yeah, dude. TJ, I love you, man. Unapologetic podcast. The Unapologetic podcast. I'm not mad. That's the funny thing. I'm just kind of jerking around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even have haters. That guy's not even a hater. The guy that called loves me. The guy that called loves me, but he wanted to plug his own little thing, and you know, he's been a kind of a cunt fuck. So that's all it was. That's all it was. I don't care if that guy could have called and said he disagreed with me. He could have called and said he disagreed with me and he hates my guts or something, and it wouldn't have mattered. You know what I mean? Because other than that, I was just joking around a little bit. It was fun to, like, you know, put everybody on timeout or something like that, or make a joke out of it. I don't know. I'm just joking around. I'm not even mad. I sold that deal too hard, I guess, man. People were like, "Oh my God, Joe's really like." No, I was fucking around. I mean, I'm mad at Raw. I'm actually angry at Raw. I'm pretty pissed off about Raw.
Yeah, it's easy for that to, you know, corrupt your mind at this point.
Are you seeing any photos yet of the Raw right now? If people have left the
I
building?
saw 2 videos, and it's just at the end that you see something for about half a second, but the entire hard cam side is just empty. Looks
Guys,
to be so.
Send some pictures if you're at Raw, and these people should all leave Raw. By the way, that would be hilarious. Can you imagine that?
Scott sent us this picture here. He just tagged us in it on Twitter, and you can see that the actual camera side is empty pretty much as well. Like it just looks sparse all over the place.
Dude, what are they gonna do?
There's just a lot of missing. Like there's not a full empty section anywhere. It's just missing chunks. So when you pan out further than that, the one video I saw, I'm trying to find on Twitter again. It was a guy that was posting the spoilers. He went ahead and he had a video of the Elias conclusion to the match, and you could see when he panned around, it was just empty.
Dude, what are they gonna do? Like, because this is only the first hour now that's been taped. What does it look like now? You know? Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
they're right into 9 o'clock at this point. So
that's the camera side. So this is on camera. Man, they're gonna have the fucking Mankind Rock match again. It's gonna be the empty arena.
Empty arena, yeah.
I mean, what the hell, dude? What's that?
Oh, this is a different video too that Scott also sent with Elias and Bobby Lashley, and you can see more empty seats is there as well. He tagged us in it.
Holy shit, dude, that is bad.
Elias hits Bobby Lashley with a bowling ball in the crotch, apparently.
That's so fucking bad, dude. That is so bad. So many people that left. That is fucking crazy.
I'm not surprised, though. And then you have Bray Wyatt, losing his mind on Twitter pretty much. I don't know if you saw any of this, but...
Yeah, he's like acting weird. He
said, I'm not a god. I never was. I'm sorry I said it. I was wrong. I know the true God now and all his power.
He's in Right to Censor now.
Yeah, he's like, I have so many things to fix. I realize I was sick. My mind doesn't work like other people's. It gets lost and attached to ideals that are unrealistic and poisonous. My next journey will be to find my true calling. This is goodbye. To all that have loved and supported us, we say thank you and that you have faith in us. I was put on this earth to fix it, to change it, and I will not die until this is so. Goodbye, my brothers and sisters. This journey is far from over.
Like, what the hell is going on, man?
It's beyond like cryptic at this point. It's just weird. I don't even know what to make of it, honestly.
But it's gonna end up being nothing, probably in the end.
Likely.
It's gonna end up being bullshit. Let me.
Goodbye to all that have loved.
Oh, yo, Mike, what's up? Mike Messier is on the phone. What's up, Mike?
Hello. Hi, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. Did you not watch Raw tonight again?
I'm in the hotel. I'm on an assignment, a special assignment. The hotel lobby actually, somebody, I think a child requested to watch Raw, a young child from a foreign country who didn't know better, and I weep for the country of immigrants that we've become, because these small foreign children are going to grow up on lousy WWE Vince-tainment. But I did not sit there and watch Raw religiously. I'm still enjoying Raw protest, hashtag Raw protest. I enjoy, it actually causes me pain, Joe, because like the gentleman that called about 5 minutes ago, it's very painful to watch the destruction of this creative outlet called professional wrestling. It's painful, and it hurts. And it hurts to the point of, I feel like I'm doing a service by leading Raw protest, because I want people to teach Vince McMahon and his family a lesson, but maybe they're so far gone they just don't want to hear it, or they just, who knows what they're thinking, Joe.
Well, the weird thing is tonight that they came out and they announced, like, we know that you are all unhappy and that things aren't good right now, and there's going to be this big change. And then immediately they went against those words with what they had written tonight, the whole show. And it was like, why would you ever come out here on a night to say this and then not back it up? You had to know, if you're going to say something like this that's going to make everyone go, ooh, and then literally do the same thing after that, that's going to build even more distrust.
And I think that there's two things that could be going on, in my opinion. Either A, they just feel that it's cute and it's swarmy of them to, not really give you any change when they promise it, and they think that the audience is more forgiving than it is, or they they want to blame cutting the cord or people watching on YouTube or Hulu and stuff. They put too much emphasis on that. I mean, the NFL still does strong ratings. Game of Thrones did great ratings a few years ago during, live time Sunday night broadcasts. The other thing I'm thinking, and I do have this weird theory that it's like the producers, like that, that Hollywood show, that Broadway play, Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick and all the incarnations of the producers, where if they are trying to tank this thing on purpose for some reason that I don't know what sense that would make financially to purposely tank the ratings, but maybe there's some insurance clause, or maybe it's like the two rich old white guys in Trading Places at the end where they're betting $1, between Stephanie and her father. Like, how low can we get these ratings before we get them back up higher? It's just so bizarre that they're satisfied. It's not a company that's hungry anymore. This is not the Vince McMahon who ran WrestleMania 1 and gambled the fate of the company on WrestleMania 1. It's not the company that went toe-to-toe with Ted Turner and Eric Bischoff in the 90s. It's a stagnant, stale, dissatisfying product, and it causes me morbid pain to listen to you guys, because I know that you're counting on this conversation of wrestling and WWE specifically for your livelihood, and it's got to scare you, Joe, that this company is not providing that, talk, that conversation, because the less people that watch Raw, the less people are going to watch fine podcasts like yourself, Don, Tony, and everybody else.
Right,
exactly.
Right.
We want it to be successful. We've always said that.
And we've had weeks where they've done, like, even last week's Raw. Last week's Raw was better than this. I think last week's was better than this, and we actually have had things to talk about. Even when Raw is bad, when they do a bunch of things, but a bunch of different stuff, and it's bad, there's still stuff to talk about. This is one of those nights tonight where, other than the opening for the most part and all the stuff they didn't do, there's nothing really to talk about. It's just not, it's boring. That's all there is to say.
Let me ask you guys this, both of you guys. Would you ever consider talking about wrestling, but more in an open-ended format, basically saying, would you consider bringing in, and I think I asked you this before and you answered it, so I'm just repeating myself. That's how redundant I've become in my world. But I guess there's just not, I guess I remember your answer, which was, you've posted about New Japan, or you've posted about TNA or Anthem Wrestling, whatever it's called, but you say that the viewership is just not there. So for whatever reason, there's still a national or international discussion of how bad is Raw this week. I guess my point is, it actually does pain me as someone who has, had a job interview for the creative writing team at WWE back in 2007 at a very morbid time, 6 months after Benoit. But I do feel, I take this personally, because I do feel that my, storylines that I presented 10 years ago, and even before and after that, are still better than what they're doing. And so I, as a writer and as a creative person and a guy who loves pro wrestling, I feel personally insulted that my stuff that I think would actually entertain your audience and all the WWE audience is not being used. And, the trials and tribulations of Baron Corbin and his receding hairline is what's entertaining to the McMahons. I just don't get it.
Yeah, no, it's and you know what? We know that there's been good writers there, and they've come on the show and expressed what happened, that they basically were there giving 100%, but they were being used 5% of the time, and all the good ideas that they had were shut down. We specifically had one guy who said he had multiple good ideas that were shut down because they would interfere, they thought, with Roman Reigns' push, and this was 3 years ago, and the guy was vetted basically, and he was a writer. He was a writer, and he proved things. He said several things that came true, and a bunch of other things, and it makes perfect sense. So much so that I believe they held Daniel Bryan back because they were worried Daniel Bryan was more, because he was more over than Reigns. They were worried Bryan would ruin their plans for Reigns. I believe that's why they held him back with the head injury stuff, because he was cleared by all these doctors, and they still wouldn't let him back. Why? And it was only once they realized that Reigns wasn't really working the way whatever, they brought him back finally. And now Brian is
fascinating point.
And now Brian lost the stuff. You know, he has to go heel because the magic is gone. So they screwed up Brian for Reigns. They screwed up Braun Strowman 3 or 4 times for Reigns. So they can't get out of their own way with this stuff. They are completely inept at this point and disillusioned and disconnected from the fans. It's almost insane. It's the same thing as, you know, and Mike Messier, thank you for the call, man. It's the same thing, though, and I love Mike. It's the same thing as Blizzard Entertainment saying we're going to announce something big at BlizzCon, everyone, about Diablo. Oh, my God, yep. Diablo fans. Oh, it's a cell phone game. Boo. What? You guys don't have phones? You don't have phones? Oh. It's the same disconnection going on everywhere right now. And people are saying it's the people. I don't think so. I don't think it's the people. It's the companies. Xbox, DRM, and it's gonna be off. It's gonna have to be online. You can't mix the games and the family plan and this. Boo! Shut up. You'll like it. Shut up. No sales. You get raped by PlayStation, and Xbox goes from being number 1 to number 2 because you made a dumbass decision that people could have told you not to make. But you did it anyway, and then they told you not to make it still, and you still didn't do it, and people said, oh, well, fuck it, I'll buy a PlayStation instead. And Blizzard, oh, we know that our fan base are PC dorko gamers, old school gamers, in fact, and they hate mobile games, but we're going to announce, a mobile game. We know that the fans are booing Roman Reigns mostly. Yeah, there's a chunk of people that are cheering him, but for the most part, a lot of the crowd hates this guy, and things aren't working. But we're going to keep doing Reigns. Oh, the people are starting to cheer Braun Strowman? Well, we're going to pull back Braun. We're going to pull back Braun. Oh, Wade Barrett is getting over? I've got some bad news. Fired or pull him off the air. Damian Sandow, kill him and then get rid of him. Oh, perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, 10. 1, 2, 10. Oh, I hate that, damn it. Get him out of here. Oh, yeah. You really are listening to the fans. Well, listen to this, WWE. Since you're saying you're listening to the fans right now, listen to this. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Anyway, anything else from you, Jake, about this fucking nightmare that was tonight?
I reached out to the guy that was posting the spoilers, that Zach fellow. I said, if you can send us a photo or video of the arena, we'd appreciate it, like a clear shot. But I haven't heard anything back yet. It was a few minutes ago. They're almost done with the tapings, though, so they're just rushing through everything. Makes sense because they don't have to have commercial breaks either, so...
Yeah, they can just probably get everything done in about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, there's just something about seeing Paul Heyman in the ring with a reindeer nose and ears on that's just overly disturbing.
Spoiler alert, guys. Don't watch next week.
Yeah, it's seeming like it's going to be very, very cringeworthy. And
This is not going to be good next week.
They said Ronda and Natty are having a very boring match.
Well, then there's no one there. So now they're sitting there wrestling around, and the reaction is dead. So
and at least, with Nia Jax, Ronda could beat her own ass. With Natty, I bet you there's just tons of botches and stuff. They have such a contrasting styles.
She can beat her own ass. That's what she did, though.
That's exactly what she did. She kicked her own ass. She threw herself around the ring.
Ronda went Shawn Michaels, like kind of Ric Flair's Shawn Michaels in that match, man.
She really did.
She even did the Shawn Michaels crossbody out of the ring.
Yeah. That's.
I liked Ronda.
Exactly what I was thinking. She kicked her own ass.
Ryan Marsh, thanks for subbing. What's up, bitch?
Sami Zayn kind of teased a bit of a change. He said he's letting go some of the toxic elements, working on being a better person, losing that egotism and ambition. But then he said, but I just watched that teaser for my return, and I just remembered how good I am at pro wrestling.
I got too excited for tonight. Lucha, are you serious?
Angel Pimentel, what's up, man? Thank you for the $2, buddy. Guys, thank you for the donations tonight. I really appreciate it, especially around the holidays like you guys have been bringing it.
Super Chat Party.
Freyish Muhamdar.
If WWE is making more money than ever, then why is there no pyro and special stage designs?
Yeah,
for each PPV?
Honestly, though, Prayesh, man, it won't matter. They can flip the pyro, bring it back, flip the stage around, and again, it all just doesn't matter if they don't change their philosophy in the back. They don't change their philosophy in the back. This is never going to get better. I don't know if they just don't know that. I'm not sure.
I know pyro doesn't fix anything, but it sure is nice to have.
It is nice.
There's something about the wrestlers coming out and knowing the ones that have the pyro that just adds to the audience interaction.
What if the seats get so empty that WWE acknowledges it and says the fans left because they want to spend Christmas Eve with their families and want to get last-minute shopping done? Meanwhile, it's still December 17th. Fucking fucktard fuck nugget fucks.
Yeah, JD Venom. What's up, JD Venom? How you been, man? Thank you for coming. $5.
It seems like they moved everybody together.
Yeah, they're probably congregating everybody over like sheep.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad from what I've seen so far, just because they seem to have moved people into like a general area. And
I wish all those people had left, though. It would have been so funny. Everybody just leaves, and they're wrestling in an empty arena. Solar Way Burn Boy, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. What's up? Yeah,
Lacey Evans will probably be the next, freaking... probably the next Dana Brooke. EC3.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mom.
Top 1%.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mom.
They teased Co coming back soon. Should have been a Rumble surprise. Don't say shit, bruh.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they're not aware that wrestling fans like surprise and randomness. And, oh, my God, I'm surprised. But Mav IMG, thank you for the donation, man. I can't believe they don't understand that. The only person you need to promo is maybe like Lars Sullivan and a couple people that come up. Not everybody, and certainly not people that are coming back that we already know of. That should be a surprise.
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens did not need to be brought up.
I can't believe it.
I guess shock factor is out the window.
Yeah, Cody was right, except for in the being elite stuff. And again, I love I love those guys, and I love Ring of Honor and Cody and Bullet Club and, being the elite and all elite wrestling or whatever it's going to be. Carlton LeGrant, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. What's up? But you know something? When I do reviews on that, the numbers are way down. I might start trying to do some more live reviews of ROH and stuff.
Super chat.
If it doesn't get the support, I can't do it. I still get more support for this piece of shit show. Can you imagine if they actually turned things around and this became like 1998 again, or fuck it, even 2004 again?
Super chat.
There'd be thousands in here listening right now.
Take 2010.
I must be sick because I love tonight's show. 7Y.
Mo Cox, I don't know. Maybe you are sick. I enjoyed the opening with Vince because I thought he might do something. And then as I watched the same thing happen right after that I saw last night at TLC, I thought, Baron Corbin's getting beat up by the chairs just the same way he did last night. And then we had a gauntlet women's match that was just way too long. I mean, I get what they were trying to do maybe, but it just, no. They try. I don't know. They tried something. I didn't like it.
I'm not excited about Heavy Machinery coming up.
Party.
I barely even like them.
2018 sucks.
They're going to suck here. They're going to be like AOP too.
Yeah, exactly. What are they going to do with them? The tag division is such a mess. Lars did make a funny tweet earlier. He said, what a beautiful family moment to kick off Raw. You think Shane sweats a lot? Wait till you see this freak of nature. I'm coming very soon. I look forward to introducing all of you to my brand of, belligerence.
He kind of sounds like Jesse Ventura when he talks.
Yeah, he's got that aura about him. I don't think Lacey Evans is going to make much of a name for herself, really. I picture her to be another Dana Brooke. I'm very worried about EC3. And unfortunately, I like all of these people that they're bringing up to a certain extent, some more than others, obviously, but I feel like, I know they can't completely like strip the roster, but if they were going to make huge change up, this is the time when you bring up the Aleister Black, you bring up Dream, you bring up, you make big moves and really be effective with it. This is just, you're just going to add names and they're going to get lost in the shuffle. What are you going to do? Lars is going to come in, be the next Braun, be a heel with a big push for a while till they forget about him.
I'm terrified of Velveteen Dream coming up and them not using him right. I'm so scared.
With everybody, I'm just saying, in an ideal world, now would be the time where you brought in a bunch of, of your biggest names from NXT. Even make it a stupid friggin' invasion angle if you have to, but bring in your new NXT talent and make them the focus. You could work wonders.
But they want. It's like they're gonna come up.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what? You didn't? And you know what's funny is they're gonna bring these people up, and then things aren't gonna change. And then they're going to be in the back going, Jesus, I don't know what they want. We did this, and like they still aren't happy. What are we going to do? Oh. It's like, you suck. Bring in new people. Jeremy Borash should be the Mean Gene Okerlund of the company at this point. We don't even see him. I know he works in the back and creative, but Jeremy Borash should be the Mean Gene of the company. I think Vince thinks he's an ugly fuck and would never put him on TV. That's what I think.
Meanwhile, there's so many great women in NXT right now that put people like Naomi and Natalya to shame. It's just there's a whole different class at this point, and if you got everyone working together, it really could be excellent. So I mean, the women's division is essentially I think the gauntlet match, as much as that sucked, pretty much was match of the night. No, I mean we haven't really gone over Raw all that much, but as far as matches go, the opening, as you said, was a waste. It was everything we saw from Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle last night. The only thing is Braun wasn't there. So he is there for the taping, though, for the Christmas taping. So literally you just got for free what you paid for last night to see.
Yeah.
Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler, that was, again, no contest because McIntyre had to get involved. So that was a waste. Oh, but McIntyre got his heat back, and he didn't really lose much heat last night because Dolph got involved. So him ruining the match doesn't
Super chat.
Progress much forward.
No matter how many guys you bring up, it's about the writing at the end of the day.
I agree. Prayish, it's about the writing and the decision-making. That's what it is. Writing, decision-making, creativity. You can always have matches that end up being good. But you can't always have good stories and creativity. That's the problem. By the way, real quick plug, Prayish, thank you for the donation. Monetized this last Friday. People are saying it was one of the best of the year. Tried something a little bit different a couple weeks ago. Tried something a little bit after that. And then Friday, I guaranteed sex lines. We drank. I got everybody on board I thought that would make the show funny again. I got rid of people who were depressed and wanted to just... And guess what? One of the best monetized this is of 2018, people said. Some people said it was the best. I don't agree with that, but it was heralded as one of the best episodes of Monetize This, at least top 20. That is crazy. Episode 191 last Friday. It's up. If you missed it, you should definitely watch again. And if you haven't been watching, you should come back to it. And this Friday night, it's going to be no different. We're going to go again for episode 192 as we go towards Monetize This episode 200. It's a late night, shock, jock, fun, drinking, hangout, show of insanity, and we don't fuck around, and we don't talk about wrestling either. So if you want to talk about wrestling, that is not the show for you. But if you want to be crazy and have a good time, the Himmel God has become the Monetize This champion again. Will Himmel God show up? What will happen?
Yeah. Ken was not happy. He was like, what? No, you can't do that. You can't cash in with it. He was not happy.
Well, plus we're going to be doing some fucked up Christmas type shit. Happy Hanukkah to everybody out there. Happy Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy every other holiday that I don't even know about. And that's it. Any closing things that you want to say about Raw tonight? Of course, tomorrow night we'll be live for the SmackDown review. But here's your chance, I suppose, Jake. And I might come back on later with a video tonight or tomorrow about the spoilers and talk about how terrible Raw is going to be next week.
Yeah, they're coming out slowly still, so it's not looking great for next week, really, honestly. I guess the XFL promo got a huge pop from the crowd, but whatever. When Dean Ambrose and Tyler Breeze had their match tonight, I didn't care for it, unfortunately. It was very clunky. Not a fault of Tyler's, though. It felt like Dean just wasn't up to snuff, like he just didn't want to compete. And it also, yet again, had that classic, like, when is Seth going to interfere feel to it. So a lot of attention was spent looking elsewhere. Now, I did like the fact that Seth went ahead and came from within his own, like, militia that he has.
Yeah, that's cool.
It wasn't a shocking twist, as people said, but I like him being the SWAT team kind of member. Why didn't they do this weeks ago? This should have been the build to TLC. This is what should have happened.
Yeah.
Going forward, instead of Seth complaining about the show, this is what should have been happening for their match. And I know I watched the video you uploaded to the channel earlier about Vince being reportedly very upset with these two, and he was not happy with them receiving the boring chants and all that. And he basically
Jake, that was interesting with Seth saying, "I heard you last night." You know what I mean? Like, wow, talking about the boring chants, and I don't know. I hope that. As much as I love hating on shit, and I was thinking it was boring too, but I hope that Seth Rollins, I think, unless he called the whole match, people love Seth. He's such a great wrestler.
Yeah, he's held in high regard.
But it's like, dude, the selling of the knee again, and they just had a match that felt like it was a Raw match.
Yeah,
it wasn't a grudge
that knee
match.
angle really slowed it down drastically, where it needed to be high octane the whole time.
But it needed to, or there needed to be, they needed to have a grudge match, like a physical, like a Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13. They should have gone out there being like, this is going to be our classic. This is going to be where everybody remembers. TLC 2018, Seth Dean. We stole the show. We had a classic. But instead, they just went out there and they went through all their moves. And there was the knee selling again, and that was it. And maybe they weren't allowed to do anything else because they wanted to put the women over so much at the end.
Yeah, because you figure the women used to be in that buffer position. The women would go ahead and be the ones to bring about the piss break scenario. I hate to say, that was more with the divas. But
I'll piss on you. Holy shit, DMOON!
This freaking company always finds a way to give me false you both. Have a great night.
DMOON is in the fucking house. Holy shit, DMOON is back. Super chat party.
A lot of great people chiming in tonight, huh?
What's up, Moon? Yeah, dude, everybody's
it's like
coming
a who's
out of the
who
woodwork.
of the JCS Army.
Thank you guys, really. Thank you for that. It's gonna help me. It's gonna help me have a better Christmas because I'm gonna buy Leah a vibrator. I'm just kidding.
Get her the Drildo, the ultimate
Drildo. We are.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was the last note that I had. I'm not looking forward to, especially now hearing that it's a shit match. I mean, I imagine it to be piss poor, but if it's really that bad that pretty much, the always content casual fans that are there now saying on Twitter that it's really bad, then I'm really not looking forward to Natalya versus Ronda. That's unfortunate. Like, I thought it would, be anything but a barn burner, but this apparently is bad. So that's really disappointing. I mean, the gauntlet match went on for quite a long time, and I think that, obviously was match of the night, because when you look at everything else that we got, the tag match was a joke.
Yeah.
That was pointless, and everything else was slow.
Honestly, WWE needs not to share shit on the internet. That's what's ruined it. The shows and the storylines suck. The only way they bring back the ratings is change the PG era, but it's never going to happen. NXT is the only thing that's going great.
Well, Jeremy, I mean, NXT is mostly PG as well. So NXT proves that you can do this in PG. So, but if you added TV-14, then it would be really awesome. But they can still be awesome at PG. They don't even try. Jeremy, thank you for the $5. William Ritchie's on the phone. William, what's up, man?
Yo, Joe, hey, you guys just talked about something a second ago that I thought was an interesting point. What if they are purposely trying to dumb down the men's stuff and to make the women's stuff look better because they plan on main eventing WrestleMania? Like, I don't know if it's set in plan yet, but, like, I feel like the women are going to main event WrestleMania this year, and, like, they've been, like, purposely, you know, making the men's matches not as significant, trying to focus more on the women's stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. And one of the things is I think they see that the problem is they see that the women right now are doing better than the men for whatever reason that is. I almost think they're doing better than the men because they cared less at first. And,
yeah, since evolution, it seems to be the tides have turned.
And also because they like Rhonda, maybe she can't remember lines or something, so they just let her go out there and say whatever she wants, and that's helping her.
Part of it is, too, is that with the women, I got to be careful the way I phrase this, but typically, you know, with the men, if you look at both sides between Raw and SmackDown, the main focus has been on Braun Strowman on the Raw side, you know, and everything with him and Baron Corbin. And on the SmackDown side for the men, it's pretty much been AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and before that with The Miz, you know, like it wasn't. So you've only had, you know, the two sets. With the women, at least you've had somewhat of variety. I mean, not much at all. Nothing to you know, write home about for sure. But you've had Becky, Asuka, Charlotte, you know, that's been interesting. Then you've had Ruby and Natalya. They added some of the legends, but the legends weren't like the main focus for the women. They went on early in the card, not the main event.
Yeah.
And Ronda's been there every week, as where Brock hasn't been. So,
but I feel like over like the past few months, they've been like the women have had better storylines.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's been more. Instead of being focused just on one show and one on the other, the women have had a chance. I mean, even if I don't care for it, at least Ruby and Natalya have had a storyline. And, you know, besides that, you've seen Nia and Ronda, you know, that's just two on one show. And then on SmackDown, you've had things continue. So they've had a little bit more time to develop and, you know, love it or hate it, it is there. So.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and they're treating the men as buffer for the women at this point. It really feels that way.
Yeah, it just feels like they're just having better stuff for the women right now, and I don't know if that's because they plan on the women main eventing WrestleMania, and it's just like, I don't know about from yesterday, if you guys feel like it's going to be like a triple threat with Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda, or if it's just going to be Becky versus Ronda or Charlotte versus Ronda. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon wants Charlotte and Ronda, but the fans want Becky and Ronda, so
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm certainly worried that they're going to have Ronda and Charlotte face each other, and I really don't want to see a triple threat. We've seen Charlotte take on Becky, and you know, far too many times, and especially even in a triple threat scenario with that, it's not good. Also, quick little side note: Zach did send us a video. You know, he said sorry for the poor lighting, but you can see how they moved the fans from up top down low. And on both sides, so I'll send it to you, Joe, in the Skype chat.
Okay, yeah.
Also, can I say one more thing before I go?
Yeah.
I wanted to say, Joe, your call on Monetize This as Alex Jones, I was dead. I couldn't pick myself up off the ground, dude. I was laughing so hard at that when you called the sex line as Alex Jones, and that girl was just like taking it the whole time.
Yeah, she was just like she was like going with it the whole thing. She's like, "Oh yeah, you do that." I was like, "I'll bash her damn face. I'll bash her face into a stone wall." And she was like, "Yeah, you fucking bash my face in that wall." What?
Oh my god! People need to go watch that if they haven't seen it. I was dead, man. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Will. Thanks for the support,
Thank
man.
you so much.
I believe he's a big-time Patreon, too. I really appreciate that. And, yeah, I'll play a little bit of the sex line tonight for the
close out the show.
But you should,
this video that he sent in, it's at Zach Brown 19. He said, sorry for the poor lighting, but they dimmed the arena lights really good, so you can't get a great shot of the crowd. He said that they lowered everyone from the top down low and consolidated the crowd around the lower, portion ringside. So they brought everybody that was in the upper part. He said it looked like a decent amount actually still stayed. So
it won't let me. Won't open it for me. I can't do that, unfortunately, because I'm not signed in at Twitter. Oh wait, there it goes. Now it works.
All right.
Okay, I'm looking at it. It's not that.
It doesn't look that bad when they moved everybody
bad.
down. So
yeah, it looks like there's people there.
Yeah, so they saved their ass yet again.
A little bit.
I did retweet it if anybody wants to check it out. It's at Zach Brown 19. Thank you very much to him for being a good sport.
Yeah, Zach. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, it is poor lighting, but yeah, they really dimmed it, man. They didn't have all those lights out there like they usually do. I mean, what do you? It's gonna look really funny. I mean, who cares? It's gonna be what, Christmas Eve? Is that when Raw's on Christmas Eve and SmackDown?
Yeah, it's on Christmas Eve next week and Christmas Day. So
it's SmackDown. Christmas Day, is
and they're
SmackDown.
both taped. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna get out of here because me and Jake. I mean, I think me and Jake we both have families. Did a lot of Christmas shopping, like you guys probably did, or Christmas stuff. And Jake's really sick with his stuff too. He's probably really tired because I'm tired. I don't know how you must be dead. And I had fun tonight with you guys on this Raw review. And tomorrow night on SmackDown review, we'll go and we might even play some video games after. I might do some PUBG and some other shit after the SmackDown review tomorrow.
That'll be good.
I want to remind everybody to check out my Patreon. I'm going to be putting up podcasts tonight on my Patreon. 30 hours of bonus content a month on Patreon if you're $5 or above. So, make sure you check that out. And let's see what this donation is.
Super chat.
Joe, you gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom on the Fight app?
I always do. I haven't missed Wrestle Kingdom in 5 years, I think. So I will watch Wrestle Kingdom absolutely, just like I do every other time, even though it's like 6 in the morning.
Super chat.
I think.
Party.
Mo Cox.
What is next week? Raw already taped?
Yep, they're taping it right now, as Jake was saying. They're in the middle of it, right? It's probably about to end in the next 20 minutes or so.
And the main event, to everybody that's going on and on about change, is Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins.
Man, you are going to get some bad ratings next week. You're going to get some bad fucking ratings next week.
I'm giving this week a 2, and that's only for, McMahon.
The first hour. The first hour will be pretty good. I bet the third hour shits itself.
Shit bomb.
Like that.
Royal Rumble is going to whack if R-Truth going to be number 30th.
Little I've got your socks. Little Tim got your socks. Little Tim, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum.
It's hard to put together.
Well, all this means basically is number 29 is the new number 30. When number 30 comes out, it's going to be stupid. Or R-Truth traded in his number 30. Like, he'll be like, I traded it in for an even better number. Now I'm not number 30 anymore. Now I'm number 1. And someone's going to be like, why would you do that? You're an idiot. Who did you give it to? Who Listen, he told me not to say. That type of thing. So that's how you get out of that. But also, just 29 is the new number 30. So when it's 28, that 30 is truth or whatever. And so 29 is the final surprise. So it basically just 29 turns into 30 for you. That's basically it. Unless R-Truth does something stupid or whatever, which, there's going to be all kinds of things that can happen from then to now or whatever, now to then and whatever. Like someone said he could show up at the Women's Rumble by accident, number 30. Like, it was just, it's going to be some kind of fucking joke. You know that. I mean, that's about it. That shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
But god damn it, man. Listen, we love you guys. Thank you for the support you give to this channel. Hit Jake up on Twitter at CountdownEnded. Hit me up on Twitter at CorruptedPod. There's the Twitter right there. CorruptedPod on Twitter. Everybody go like my tweet if you want. Retweet it. Do whatever you want. And that's really it, man. I'm going to play the sex line call from last week's Monetize This. And we'll get the hell out of here. Jake, I'll let you go, man. You have a good night, and thank you for everything, man, and being awake for this somehow. You're awake.
Thank you, guys. Everybody stay sexy, and we'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown.
See you tomorrow, man. We'll bring the hype tomorrow night on SmackDown Review. Thank you so much. Good night to Jake. And here's the sex line, for the Alex Jones ones, at least.
you're the only way I can get off anymore. If I find a girl.
So you can pretend it's Vince if you want.
All right.
Sure. Right. Whatever you say.
I can just fall asleep.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Introduce yourselves.
I'm still here.
Hello?
Hey, it's me again. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is what they do to me. They follow me. They ban me on YouTube. They ban me everywhere. YouTube. They MasterCard, PayPal. They take away all my liberties. That's what they do, man. You're the only way I can get off anymore. If I find a girl in a bar, they tell me, they could sue me for all kinds of money. So anyway, I've got a butt plug. What do you got on?
Totally. I have on just a t-shirt, and I'm just laying across my bed.
Oh man, you ever cuckold someone so hard they bled?
Oh my. Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
I love when guys watch me get fucked.
Hell yeah. Say that. I mean, the whole government's against us. That's the bottom line. Is see, and the radio, the TV, and you can't speak to anybody over the regular phone anymore. You got to call these numbers just to get something across to people. Otherwise, they follow you. They monitor your calls. This whole world is CNN is fake news. Fox News. They can't trust anybody. And my ex-wife was a cunt.
Joe, tell her you're gonna take a bite out of her pussy. Your ex-wife was a cunt. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on the news.
I wanna.
I don't believe
what was
any
that?
fucking thing.
Hold on,
I don't believe anything that the news tells me.
I'm gonna dig a hole in your in your cunt.
Oh no.
Dig a hole in my cunt?
Well, see, that's what I would have said to my ex-wife, but now I'm gonna say it to you because it makes me feel good, emasculated. I wanna savagely devour your pussy like a third world country.
Yeah, well, that sounds hot. I would love to see you try it.
Yeah, some guys, they talk about going to a country, helping out, giving food, giving things like that. I want to demolish your country. I want to take out your country. I want to make it I want to emasculate it, take out your people, especially if your country's full of brown people.
Oh my God.
How about that?
Aren't my people your people? So wouldn't you be taking out your people as well?
Whatever, it's all the same blood. It's all the same blood on the hands, and oh yeah, when I get there, I feel the blood. I start to feel good. I start to feel good inside. Oh fuck yeah, I start to feel American. Start to feel American. I feel like Donald Trump. I feel Donald Trump's blood running through my veins, and I get my nipples start to ping out.
Jerk off to America.
I jerk off to the American flag every morning. I wake up. They're gonna try to take my guns. You ain't gonna take my guns. You ain't gonna take my liberty. You ain't gonna take my freedom. Fuck you. Fuck that. This is America. I will eat. I will cornhole you. I will make you come. I will eat you. I will turn you into a fucking sautéed bitch.
I heard that. Right on.
Hell yeah.
Entitled to their feelings.
Hell yeah, you're allowed to get paid by me, and I'm allowed to fuck, because I'm a man, and this is our country. Listen, I believe in God, I believe in Christianity, all holy praise the Lord and everything else, but I believe in being a good person. I believe in giving a good deep fucking to the women, because that's what they want. If you don't please a woman, what the fuck are you doing in this country? I love it, and I'll eat it. I'll gobble.
Right. A man is fucking worthless if he doesn't please a woman.
I believe it.
I agree.
I believe it. It's true, and there's a lot of guys out there. They want to play little potty boy. They want to play, I'm a little soy boy, this and that. I'm eating the pie. I'm going to make you squirt freedom. I'm going to make you squirt freedom. You're going to squirt my freedom.
If you have a rag on your head, I'll double cum.
And if you have a rag on your head, I will double cum.
I don't have a rag on my head, but I'll definitely put one on so that you can double fucking.
It don't matter, black or white or Asian or black or white or religious. It doesn't matter what you believe in, because in America, you can believe in whatever you want, and I have the right to plow your asshole like Weird Al Yankovic plowed a fucking baby seal.
That's right. Plow that asshole like a real fucking man, right?
I'm gonna call you Gomer Pyle, and you're gonna eat through my diaper. I want you to eat my diaper. Give me a diaper. Tell me I am on fucking ecstasy and fucking the best weed Madison, Wisconsin can provide. I want you to tell me this. Tell me you're gonna eat through my diaper.
Eat my
I'm
Fermunda.
gonna eat through your diaper right after you eat through mine.
Yeah, hell yeah, honey. I'll tell you, there's a brown stain there already. It's a brown stain there already.
Absolutely.
You haven't showered
Nice and
for
ready
months.
for you.
Barack Obama is the devil.
My dick smells like camembert.
Barack Obama,
Say your dick-
all the
your dick
presidents
smells
are
like
the
Barack
fucking devil,
Obama's
especially
wife's cock.
Trump right now. Fuck Trump. Fuck Obama. Fuck Mom.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, fuck all the presidents. Yeah, no, I'm down with that liberty. I get that. I believe in that. It's true.
Right. Fuck them all.
What have they ever done for us? Nothing. You know what I've done?
Exactly.
What I've done is I've exposed the lies of the U.S. government. Huh? How about Gulf of Tonkin? Remember that? I exposed it all. I exposed this and that. And the more I expose, the more they censor me. They censor me off YouTube. They censor me off PayPal. Now they're going to take away my payments. I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. They ain't going to happen. I ain't going to let them do it to me because I'm a man.
That's
You're gonna
right.
drop a
You be a
red,
fucking
you're
man.
gonna
You
give
do
her a
what you
red,
fucking
white, and
wanna
blue
do.
loadout down her fucking asshole.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna drive to Green Bay and I'm gonna fuck a couple of soy boys into being men.
I've got cheese stinkier than your pussy in my fridge.
A real man has to give him some real fucking cock and make him know.
Hell yeah, you damn right. And let me tell you this. I got cheese in my fridge that smells worse than your vagina.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I would definitely have to. My vagina smells pretty fucking good.
Oh, damn,
It
man, I
smells
love
worse
that.
than that. Yeah,
I gotta
I'm
take a
still
shower.
good right now.
I gotta take a shower myself. I gotta tell you, I am gonna take a shower. And the first thing I want to say to you is I'm gonna plow you hard. And also, I know that you probably have a dad that slapped you around, but fuck it, I love you.
It's so fucked up.
You should fucking love me.
I should love you. I'm gonna beat you like your daddy beat your vagina.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. How about that?
Oh no.
I love that.
About that.
I'm gonna slap you around and I'm gonna call
I fucking love that. If that's how you feel, then I fucking love it. That's
You're
how
damn
I
right.
want it.
Listen, I'm gonna slap you around and call you Adolf Hitler's faggot. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Baby, what do you think about a gooch tickle?
Good luck
Gooch
with that.
tickle time.
I'm a fighter. I might just beat your ass.
I hope you kill me. If you have the strength and you have the power, you're a tough woman. I love that. You're beautiful. You're tough. You're proud. That turns me on. That's what gets me off.
That's right. Well, I'd definitely get you off because I'd put up a fucking fight. So either you're going to
Fuck
kill
yeah.
me or I'm going to kill you. But I'm definitely going to put in that good effort.
Hell yeah, I want you to kill me. Hey, listen, I'm down with making love to the goddamn ground. You ever cut a hole in the ground and cum in the earth? That's when you know you're one.
No, but that's right. I want you to cut a hole in a grapefruit, and I want to watch you fuck do that.
Oh, baby.
One time, let me tell you something. I know a guy named JD from New York. He has a 1-inch cock. I've been told that he has a 1-inch cock, but I've got about 6 inches, and I'll tell you, man, I really feel bad if that's I don't know if that's a true fact, but if it's true, I feel bad for him because I've got 6 and he's got 1. What would you do? What would you do if I had a 1-inch cock? What would you do to it?
I'd fucking laugh at you. That's what I do.
Oh my god!
1-inch cock. Yeah.
Oh my
1-inch
god!
Cock, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? I'd fucking laugh. What the fuck is 1 inch is gonna do
middle,
for me? Or you?
middle finger in, 3
My
inches
God.
and to the left with a little
It'd be
tickle.
hilarious. That's what 1 inches would do. If you had 1 inches, I'd laugh, and I'd probably tell my friends about it so they can laugh too.
I love you, lady. This is great. This has been one of the best calls ever. Hey, listen, you ever hear about transphobic arrhythmia?
I've heard about the trans. What's the arrhythmia?
Well,
What's that?
transphobic arrhythmia is when they place a metal, sort of like a conductor in your heart, and it starts to beat your heart at certain palpitations, and it begins to make you think via like a inner body Morse code that you want to become a man if you're a woman, or you're a woman you want to become a man, and that way the government can make money off your cutting off your dick, basically.
The gatekeeper approves.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Let's just cut to
the government and all of their lies.
Let's just cut to the chase. Let me punch you in the face and then fucking make your asshole bleed so you fucking fall on the floor.
Like Tommy Lahren.
You want to bleed?
Well, what I'm trying to say is I want to ride bicycles with you in San Francisco naked and make fun of all the guys walking their dogs.
Oh, that's no problem. definitely. I have no problem with being naked. I'm fucking hot.
Damn. Tell her about
I
this
have no problem
faggot
with
you named
making
no
fun of
Drew.
people because that's what
Just
the
say
fuck
that
I
you
do.
know a faggot named Drew.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Kid.
Oh my god, that was great.
You are what?
Only that, but my wife's
Oh,
a
wow. That's it. You can't take it.
fucking ain't seeing worse.
I'm fine. How are you?
Ain't seeing worse.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing wonderful. I was just drinking some wine and
fingering my
bunghole.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Brains.
Yeah.
You like to get drunk and do that to yourself?
I like to get drunk, and it's not easy being green, but it's also not easy having a 3-centimeter bunghole.
Not only that, but my wife's
Oh,
a fucking
wow. That's it. You can't take anything deeper than that.
No. Could you do me a favor and say that you like the horse curd?
I like the horse curd.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh
I
yeah.
like the horse
Gentleman, Tommy
curd.
approves.
Would you be? I want to shave your head and put a big white creamy load on your scalp.
Oh, really?
I want to rub my white drippy semen around your forehead.
My wife is a
Who likes to do that? You're so weird.
I'm very weird, but it's not easy being green.
Melly.
My name. I'm masturbating right now to you.
So, who are you? Are you after the Grouch?
No, I like horse curd, but my name is Cunny Crisp.
Cunny Crisp. What made you come up with that name?
Well, back when I was in high school, most people called me faggot, but some guys were calling me...
Oh, no! Oh, that's disgusting. You actually do that?
I mean, I don't do that. I think it's gross too, but Cunny Crisp is the name I have now, and you can... I'm probably going to get ball cancer soon.
Why is that?
Well, because I read that if you... I read that if you stick cumbersome... I did not write that. Horse curd wrote that.
Horse curd wrote that, or you need to probably do a better job.
Can I ask you a question? When you were did your dad ever beat the shit out of you? Do you love those things?
Do I love what things?
I can barely... I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you want to eviscerate my horse curd?
Oh, yeah, I love the horse curd. So hot.
Oh. If you
I've got a friend named Tommy that eats a million baconators.
Oh, so tell me that you want to choke. Tell me you want to choke my horse curd. Tell me you want to choke my horse curd.
Yo, I have a friend that has
I'm gonna choke your horse curd.
Oh yeah. Oh, choke my horse curd. Choke my horse curd.
Oh, does that make you want to come really big, you freaking loser?
Oh yeah, choke my horse curd.
Oh yeah, please.
Choke my horse curd. I'm Justin Bailey. Choke my horse curd. Choke my horse curd. My horse curd. Oh man. Well, anyway, guys, I had fun playing those. You can hear those all in episode of 191 of Monetize This. What was that, JD? What did you say?
Not even listening to it, folks. What's going to happen first? Joe getting a house for his kids and his wife, or the fact that he's going to get 100,000 subscribers? Which is going to come first?
Oh, that's right. JD said this on November 1st of this year. This was November 1st of this year.
Joe getting a house for his kids and his wife, or the fact that he's going to get 100,000 subscribers? Which is going to come first? Probably, I don't give a fuck. Probably neither. Because he is a failure. Let's beast with Recon, bruh. That's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah.
Pour me a beer, you've got a new subscriber.
That's right. JD said this on November 1st.
Probably a house for his kids and his wife, or Joe getting a house for his kids and his wife, or the fact that he's going to get 100,000 subscribers. What's going to happen first? Joe getting a house for his kids and his wife, or the fact that he's going to get 100,000 subscribers? What's going to happen first? Joe getting a house for his kids and his wife, or the fact that he's going to get 100,000 subscribers? Which is going to come first?
Oh, that's right. JD said this on November 1st of this.
Probably neither. Probably, I don't give a fuck. Probably neither. Because he is a failure. Let's beast with Recon, bruh. That's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah.
Hey, JD, we close on the house in 12 days.
Monetize this, Friday at 11. Joe Cronin. Monetize this. Keep counting that Joe. Fridays at 11. Joe Cronin. Keep counting that cash, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, let me stop by saying this. You mess with Joe, you might as well slit your wrist. I come and get ya, listen and you feel the picture. I bang hard, me and Joe will come and bang your sister. Who are these guys, all these bums in the chat? Yapping their mouth until their face get cracked. That bitch Peter him a lot to watch his fucking mouth before I come through and put his ass on the shelf. Shout out to my nigga Heist, everything precise. We puffin' blunts all day and every single night. Everything we do, always make the news. Damn, tell me what a brother really gotta do. Shout out to Foul Mouth, shout out to Jake too. They keep it real like a real motherfucker do. Hamish bitch, Anthony Brown, you keep at me dog, I'm putting you 6 feet down. Yeah, everybody loved Joe Cronin, but before the fame nobody ever noticed. Now he's on top, where he belongs, making shows almost every night hours long. Drinking whiskey and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you cannot clone. So tune in almost every night and get ready, hope you're ready for a fight. I holla at my fam, I Wandy, cause he got a plan. He comes swinging through the hood like he Tarzan. Everything we do, you would think it's planned. We come from the land of camels and desert sand. Vanessa that I think she got a nice ass. And Maxwell, you got big bad ass. And Leah, I don't wanna disrespect her. Just know, Joe, that you're a lucky gangster. Tommy, everybody thinks you're a joke, but there's a devil lurking every time you're looking at the Joker. And that girl in the shower, you wish you poked her. Maybe next time learn to play better poker. Yeah, I'm going on a fucking hunt now. And that bitch German's gon' get gunned down. I come to your city, homie, all strapped up. And I ain't leaving till you're in a bag zipped up. Yeah, everybody loved Joe Cronin, but before the fame, nobody ever noticed. Now he's on top, where he belongs, making shows almost every night hours long. Drinking whiskey and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you could not clone. So tune in almost every night and get ready, hope you're ready for a fight. Better recognize, better analyze. It's that dollar motherfucker I terrorize. Come to your block, homie, I see those panicked eyes. I'm always prepared, me, I always strategize. Fuck a renegade, that fucking renegade. I catch him slipping, put him in the water like a frog. Homie, you ain't even slipping out of my grasp. But when I see you, just know that I'ma whip that ass. I go hard, man, I'm always on the show. Been listening to Joe since 2014. Yeah, and NullDeath can vouch. And shout out to D-Rail, probably puffing on his couch. What up, Doman? What up, the Austin? What up, Monica, Kara, and Dolphin? Everybody know how this shit go. So tune in to every single one of Joe's shows. Yeah, everybody loved Joe Cronin, but before the fame, nobody ever noticed. Now he's on top, where he belongs, making shows almost every night hours long. Drinking whiskey and always banging songs. Joe's got a following that you could not clone. So tune in almost every night and get ready, hope you're ready for a fight. Monetize this. Shut up, Joe. Fridays at 11. Shut up, Leah. Out of nowhere, This is war. This is war. You know know I got you, Joe. Y'all know.